Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series, and today we're going to be covering Moon in the second house for Taurus Ascendant people and what happens when the Moon is in the second house in the sign of Gemini, while Moon is ruling the third house with the sign of Cancer that it rules. So it's kind of different from Moon through signs or Moon through houses series that I've done, because now we're combining the two effects together and trying to find out what is it that it's doing. And because of that, we don't really have to expand the information for like 20 minutes because the gap is so small. Even just one event is good. Like, that's it. That's what's supposed to happen. But instead of me giving you this much information, I just need to give you this much information because that's what it is. It's no longer broad. So, and as always, if you do not know if you have this moon, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, and all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, Aspects, and Mahadashas at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link. So, Moon in the second house in Gemini, you will notice is that it's kind of like a scarlet letter for a person, especially when Moon is running. What is a scarlet letter? Scarlet letter is like a situation like, for example, if I gave you a brand new Mercedes Benz and I said, this is your Mercedes Benz. Here's the keys. It's parked out in your driveway. Okay, great. You gave me a Mercedes Benz. Thank you, KRS. But I say the only stipulation is you can't drive it. You can sit in it. You can wash it. You can even turn it on, but you just can't drive it. And that becomes a scarlet letter. So what happens with this situation is there's a great desire to travel, great desire to explore, but the person doesn't get to explore or travel as much, or benefit that they're seeking from travel kind of are not there, specifically when Moon is in a certain degree, which we will cover later on, much later on in our astrological journey. Because why? Because third house is the house of travel. Okay, third house is the house of communication, journalism, okay, transportation. Second house is 12th from the third house, meaning it's 12 signs away because it's right behind it. So that means you have to go 12 signs to reach the second house. So and 12th house represents losses. So it negates the results of the third house. It is bringing loss through that house. So these are the people, when they travel, they either just don't enjoy it, or the benefit that they're looking from it, they don't get it. And sometimes, especially if, let's say, Moon period is running in your horoscope, which is known as Mahadasha, the cycle of Moon of 10 years, then definitely that can frustrate a person in terms of like, hey, I want to travel. Why am I not getting to travel? Well, the reason why you're not getting to travel is because your third lord is 12th from itself. But then again, this Moon brings in money. Moon brings in wealth. But Moon in the second house gives a strong tendency, especially in Gemini sign, for a person to gain that money through undesirable resources, perhaps through cheating, perhaps through doing some manipulation, behind the scenes manipulation. One becomes extremely promiscuous. And one is usually a black sheep of the family with this particular Moon. Because the thing is, this Moon is a seeker of life. They're always seeking. They're always wanting to explore new territory. They're like, okay, I've got a mother, I've got a father, I've got a sibling. Okay, great, thank you. I had a great time with you. Okay, now I need to explore something else. Perhaps instead of my father, I need to look for guru. Instead of my mother, I need to go search for something more divine as a mother. There always then will be in a search of some new values, new family, new possessions. One may not be satisfied ever with money. This can give money. Moon wheel here definitely gives money, especially through marketing, sales, ability to speak smoothly, cleverly will bring you money in. But the thing is, this person will never be satisfied with it. You can give this person $10 million and they will somehow find a way to feel that, hey, that's not enough. I need at least 30 more million. Because now that I've got 10 million, I want to do this, this, and this. And yet I feel like I need 10, 20 extra more to fulfill the other things. This is a person definitely will gain through the mother. Somehow mother, especially for some, becomes like, a mama's boy, an Indian mother or Italian mother. Because we're very similar. Whenever I watch like Italian movies, I'm like, oh my God, these men are like Indian men. We're all mama's boy. When mama comes home, we want her cooking. We forget about the wife. We're like, you're cooking. We want that food. That's how we are. And so such people have a very strong, nurturing addiction towards through the mother. They just want that motherly grace with them. And one thing I'll tell you is that if you have a desire to travel, always travel with your mother with this particular placement, with Taurus ascendant. Because once you do that, you will be able to travel then because your mother will support you. Why? Because moon is the mother. And if it's 12th from itself, you taking your mom to the 12th place, meaning a foreign place, you'll be able to travel. One thing you will also notice is that whenever your younger sibling has losses, whenever your elder sibling loses money, you will gain money. Whenever you travel, your younger sibling will lose money. Somehow some loss will come to them. I don't care if you haven't spoken to your sibling in 20 years. Perhaps you don't even know you have a sibling. However, you will see these patterns come about. Usually this is a particular moon that can also, especially if a malefic planet aspects moon, can take a person into government, military, army. A person will be interested in martial arts, sports. Anywhere where moon has to perform some duty, that moon will definitely be attracted towards those things. If a benefic planet is conjunct or aspects the moon, moon will be trying to look for easy gains. Like, how can I make easy gains? Well, maybe I can be a musician and just make money off my royalties. I don't know how royalties will be. Maybe you're watching this video 200 years into the future. Right now, singers still make money. I don't know what it's like in your period of 2200. Maybe there's no such thing as a music. But, that's how this game is played. Okay? So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Sun in the second house in the sign of Gemini for Taurus ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss any more future videos. Otherwise, click on the link here and you can find out all the information, including my school, Magha Vedic Astrology Academy, where now I'm discussing some of the most deepest secrets of astrology known as nakshatras. Okay, bye-bye.